a show on the road. Just gonna have to tab out of the screen here. Turn off the countdown. And get into our game of conquering France. So, I am the gray down here. I'm fighting against AI on the hardest difficulty, which I believe is called impossible. Oh yeah. And I'm trying to get this castle completed. It's proving a challenge, as well, the AI keeps trying to take it. Yes, the bishop does have a lot of land. So does the countess. I'm hoping they'll keep killing each other. And good to have you here, Kira. And I'd really like Auvergne to recover. However, there's all of 21 people living here.
Click on any.
So yeah, so it's going to be a bit tricky.
This is one of
What
your
do I have in this army? Saxon Macemen. Okay, this is actually a pretty good army here. Got a reasonable amount of crowns. I'm using the exploit here to save on food. So if you set your ration to triple and then adjust it with non-existent dairy, you actually consume less than if you just had it set to normal in a regular way. We can up taxes a little bit.
Use the slide.
What do I have in terms of weapons? Not much. Stores, not a whole lot either. This county is under some threat as well. I am actually just giving them triple rations here because I want the morale boost. Because the higher your morale, the more likely you are to get immigration.
Your people are of average health, my lord.
See here, they're emigrating to Toulouse because the morale is so high. If I bring this morale up higher, we might get immigrants from the other surrounding counties. Same thing with Auvergne. I'm trying to raise the morale. It's getting huge boosts, but events are driving it down like crazy. And I especially want Auvergne because there's an iron mine here. So if I'm able to turn things around in Auvergne, then we would have a nice city.
A band of Irish mercenaries is available for hire, my lord.
200 Irish pikemen would cost us lots of crowns to hire them. Fortunately, we have quite a bit of grain here, so I could just sell a lot of grain. No, I'm not playing with... I'm playing with armies eating, but not advanced farming. Because the advanced farming mostly seems to be nonsense.
A band of Irish mercenaries is available for hire, my lord.
At least I don't understand it, and it really doesn't seem to make a lot of sense.
Garrison, this castle does not have the capacity to...
Okay. Well, I wanted those mercs, so I bought the mercs. And I actually don't know...
This is an enemy army.
It's a small army. So we'll move up here, because he might start burning down my fields and stuff, which would be really annoying. Yeah, I played with the advanced farming on a Scotland map, and there doesn't really seem to be much rhyme or reason to it. It almost seems like they made the farming somewhat random.
There has been a little talk about the way you are ruling this shire.
Yeah,
the people are not happy with your governance.
Are mad.
I intend to help myself to some of your land, fool, and you are powerless.
Okay. So what did he end up having here? Okay, so he has a lot of peasants, some archers, and knights. I might be able to win this fight. Let's see. I'm not so worried about the knights. but I am worried about the archers. So those archers will obviously hit my guys from the back line, which is not good. Yeah, I initially thought it made sense. And then, as I was playing with it more, it just, like, it seems to shift around a lot. Like, I couldn't really make much sense of why it would, like, give you a good season and then give you a bad season afterwards. Ah, okay, so I should give it another... Alright. Well, maybe after this map, well, once I finish this run on my battle for France here, I'll give it another go. Come on, boys, get in there. I am playing with the, oh, okay, I think this is actually like a hidden edge on this map. Very good. Okay, so, the AI was our biggest friend here, and, he split up his army, which let me win that fight, which is excellent. Yeah, so with my 200 pikemen, mercenary pikemen, I wiped out all these guys, which feels good. And, I wonder what kind of army he's got here. Nothing to change here. Over here...
Your people are in good health.
Oh, we're starting to get some immigrants. That's good. How's happiness going here? It's still increasing, I think, or staying steady? Staying steady, it looks like. Which is fine.
Send supplies to which county?
Do I want stone? I guess I want stone. Alright. So we've got some bums hanging out. Oh, those were probably the smiths, because we've run out of steel. Could gather even more stone. What we've got here? Lots of wood. Yeah, I may as well. Let's dump them into collecting more stone. And well, let's have half on stone, half collecting more wood. That wood economy, it's ever important. And what are we looking at here? Well, they're all 22 of them are hard at work. Yeah, let's fight.
This is one of your armies.
Do we have a decent army here? I mean, it's not great. It's a lot of peasants. AI probably has a just as trash army. Let's see. Oh, it's an even more trash army. Perfect. We're fine. I was a little concerned he might actually have like real troops. I shouldn't have worried. I actually outnumber him by quite a good margin as well.
What now? All right.
So
Your
that
orders,
is
my lord.
also great.
Yes, sir. Baseman, forward.
Okay.
At your service. Moment ready. Archers, ho!
I've got ranged units while he doesn't, so we should
Of course, sir.
try to take advantage of that.
Where to this time? All right. Roll. Swords. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Problem, job.
AI is pretty easily goaded into attacking.
At your service. What now? Come on, lad. Yes.
And now we let our bowmen do their work.
Orders, my lord.
It should be a fairly easy one here. Really, he kind of does us a favor by clearing out some of our peasants. We're really just chaff. There. Yeah, we lost most of our peasants there. Oh, quite a few macemen. Took more casualties than I really expected. But most importantly, we got him out of our county, so he won't bother us for a while anyway. And how are we doing population-wise here?
Your people are in good health, my lord.
Yeah, they're emigrating because of the how great everything is out everywhere else. Yeah, especially Toulouse, people are very happy, so they want to immigrate. Okay. Kind of want to upgrade this castle further.
Building a castle, a Norman keep.
Yeah, so we would need a lot more stone, I take it.
A royal castle.
0 tons of stone needed. Okay, so I guess we have everything we need. Now we just need workers to upgrade that castle. And
your people are in good health, my lord.
so population is still increasing here. So I guess we just keep on trucking.
Heavy rains turn into a deluge, and a field is lost as swelling rivers burst their back.
So inflated your weapons inventory. Darn.
A band of Burgundy mercenaries is available for hire.
Okay. Ooh, look at that population increase. Right now I have almost 29 people in Auvergne.
Your people are in good health, my lord.
Okay. Population is growing. We have max morale over here. And morale is actually going up a little bit over here as well. We just gotta make sure we adjust things a little bit. I really want to make sure we have as many people working our fields as we can, because we really want that grain to keep moving. It's a little annoying, but each season you have to go make the rounds and make sure all your sliders are set properly. So we actually have like a lot of wood stocked up. So why don't we go ahead and make some bows? So we'll make 100. I like stocking up on the raw materials, and then when you have a good time, make a bunch of weapons all at once. Okay, so this is the Baron coming after me again. Doesn't like that I've taken his name. Okay, great. Population is increasing in Auvergne to the point that we can actually see there is a potential end time, 132 seasons. Instead of that, we'll just have them work on a very tiny amount of iron. I'll wait till the population has actually increased. There we go. Stone is actually starting to pile up.
This is an enemy army. This is one of your armies.
Okay, so let's just
this is one of your armies.
Pikemen. Could actually raise an army in here. What do I have in the way of weapons? Sorry, not weapons, in the way of crowns. I've got a good amount of cash. I could raise 100 bowmen, 23 swordsmen. Let's try to
these
buy
goods, my
a few
lord.
more swords. Buy up 40 swords. I could sell more grain. Except the merchant is in Perigord. I don't have quite as much grain available. Can still sell Sell 400 grain and convert it into more bows.
Buy these goods, my lord.
Just buy as many bows as we can. Then we'll raise up an army. Let's say 260. Okay. And yeah, so create an army there. And as always, it comes directly out of your population. So I'm going to lower taxes. Because I want to increase the morale.
Combine
morale a
these
bit.
armies.
Okay. So now we'll go and take out the Baron's army here. Should have a pretty easy fight here. We have about the same amount of archers, but most of his infantry are just infantry, just peasants, I should say. Move these guys over there. Yes, come on out.
Your service.
Oh dear, I may have made a bit of a mistake.
What now? All right. Okay,
Okay.
Your
AI is
orders, my
being
lord.
forgiving.
Sir. Of course, sir.
Get down here.
Where to this time?
My preference is to have like a few hundred archers and like a good amount of infantry. It doesn't really matter what kind of infantry. Macemen are very good. Basically, I want a minimum of peasants, because I think these peasants are just garbage. They're very bad. The pikemen are really good defensively, so they don't take a lot of damage. So they're very sturdy. Macemen are really fast and they deal a lot of damage, but they also take a lot of damage, so they die fairly quickly. But they're pretty cheap to make, so I like having Macemen because you can run circles around the AI with them, and swordsmen are kind of like in the middle. So typically I like to have like 1 to 200 archers and then some kind of mix of infantry. I don't really use crossbowmen or knights. I find crossbowmen are too short range. They deal more damage than archers, but they are outranged by archers. And knights are just way too expensive. Although they do a lot of damage and are pretty hardy themselves. Okay, how are we doing here? So
Your people are in good
Perigord
health, my lord.
population is increasing. We're even getting immigration. No winter. We have 100 morale.
Your
Oban
people are in good health, my
is-
lord.
Population is increasing. Good. And should be getting big morale boosts every turn. Toulouse. Okay, yeah, we lost morale because we recruited a bunch of people, but morale should go back up fairly quickly. And yeah, it looks like we should be fairly stable here. If things look good, I might run up here and grab Angoulême.
This poor, defenseless county has been ruthlessly occupied.
So
This enemy
Angoulême-
shire has
okay.
a new ruler.
So part of the reason I'm kind of hiding out in the bottom here is the AI will ruthlessly kill each other. Notice how they have like no good fields? It's because they'll just run around and burn each other's fields, and then their economy starves. So it's better not to get involved. Just let the AI kill each other. and literally starve each other out. And I'll hang out down here. It's maybe not the most honorable strategy, but it seems effective. And I was fairly lucky in that it randomly gave me Toulouse, which is all the way down on the bottom, nice and out of the way. So I'm able to kind of focus on building up my own defenses. Okay, so we have another army from the Baron here. These guys are still in pretty good shape, so we should be able to take them out fairly easily. Okay, well, he outnumbers us by quite a lot, actually. And he has a lot of pikemen, so I may have been a little too hasty going into this fight. But we'll see if we manage to pull it off.
We are ready. Of course, sir. Our pleasure.
Our only saving grace is he has no ranged units, so yeah, exactly. That's my only hope is
my lord, follow me. New orders, sir. Quick march.
Is maybe if we're able to use our archers very well.
Of course, sir. Your orders, my lord.
Okay, here they come.
Ready. At your service. Come on, lad.
Oh dear. Okay. Well, so much for keeping the archers safe. Yeah, all my units are pinned down too. Shoot. Oh well. I made a hash of that one. We're costing him, but my guys are still gonna go down.
New orders, sir.
Oh well. I think if I'd been a bit more conservative and just kind of hitting the corner here, we would have been okay.
Pikemen, forward.
Let's see if we can't kill his knight. So the AI will recruit different units depending on which AI it is. So the Baron will always recruit knights. He will go out of his way to recruit knights. There we go. I do have a reasonable garrison in here. Yeah, just a bit of few troops. Is this place a town yet? Not really. It's still working on it. I've got no money either. So
A band of Norman mercenaries is available for hire.
just crossbowmen anyway. Well, let's see what the AI does here. Maybe
The long spell of hot
the AI will just leave.
Sir, this county.
Oh no, he's marching
A royal
on,
castle.
On my garrison here, which would probably kick his butt. But I do have to worry about him just like burning down fields and stuff, which would be unfortunate. The knight is coming after me again. I wonder how strong the bishop is. It doesn't seem that strong. Okay. Still have very little money. Largely because I've been raising, trying to boost morale here. These guys are still pretty happy.
Your people are in good health, my lord.
They're still immigrants to Perigord. So we're immigrating to here because it's at 100% morale. Alright. So I could probably do the, well, I can do the trick where we, the grain exploit there. And, well, we can definitely start taxing these guys.
Your people are in
Population
good
should
health,
still
my lord.
be, should still increase. Okay. Oh my god. Just lost all my tax revenue.
This enemy
very
shire
rude.
has a new ruler.
I am a powerful warrior, and you are not. Surrender to me now, and maybe...
Okay, so the knight throws his trash armies at me again. The knight will tend to just recruit big armies of peasants. He'll have a handful of like other stuff.
At your service. Archers! Ho! Ready, my lord!
But he doesn't always do that, so he might surprise you with some
me!
actual units occasionally.
Roman ready!
So let's these guys command group.
Of course, sir. Yes, sir.
These guys command group. Command group 2 should be my melee troops.
Godless!
Oops. These swordsmen should be there as well. And command group 1.
Archers!
This guy's up a little bit.
Baseman! Forward! No problem, Gov. Of course, sir. Let's get on!
Oh, okay. Lovely. The AI's just let me run my melee units right into his ranged troops. Which is very considerate of the AI. Alright. There goes the AI's troops. There. Great.
I'm gonna take this here mace and wham! Make blood pudding from your brains. So go away.
A royal castle.
Okay, so let's sally forth with these troops, and we'll take out the Baron's army here. We have a much larger army than he does.
We are ready.
Even a better composed one. So, well, actually, we have a huge mob of archers and a bunch of pikemen. So this is a good defensive army.
Of course, sir. New orders, sir. Of course, sir. Archers, ho!
But one big issue with pikemen is they are very slow. There we go. So we should go ahead of these guys. No problem. Easy peasy. Yeah. I guess the AI was trying to use the trees as cover. Pretty charitable. But he's kind of forced to run right into my bows here. Okay. They're tired now. I had some farms that I wasn't using. Okay, make sure we're putting full labor onto the farms. Okay, there we go. Yeah, every available body should be sowing the fields. Okay, good. That's what as well. Oh, it looks like the Baron's has gotten tired of sending his troops after me and sent them north. Gotta adjust this a little bit. There you go.
Your people are in good health, my lord.
I'll be very happy when we manage to finish this castle. But it's going to take a while. Oh, just 25 seasons if I stop trying to plow fields.
This poor, defenseless country.
How are we doing on food here? These guys are doing okay. These guys are doing alright. Because of the triple rations, we are actually chewing through the grain pretty quickly.
Send supplies to which county?
So we'll send them another 800 sacks of grain, just to make sure they hold on there. You guys go back to
Garrison
the
this castle?
And we may actually need some reinforcements up here. I wanted the morale to boost up quickly, which now it's pretty good, so we can actually switch it back to the So I took, in the last session, I took this county from the AI, and the AI had mismanaged it into a death spiral. So I actually had it on real triple rations just to get the morale to boost up as quickly as possible, so we can start recovering the population.
Health, my lord.
Yeah, they will. The AI is very good at nuking their provinces. So it's just finally looking like this might start being a useful province. Okay.
Begone! You have occupied my lands for...
So this is another thing the AI loves doing. They love burning down province, farmland. It's their favorite thing. Oh, he's got a larger army over here. So my only hope is that this is a small little army. And it's an actual amount of time, that 3 seasons. We have, oh, okay, perfect. This is
Auto-calc this
auto-calc battle. Okay.
This is an enemy
So
army.
it's a pretty good-sized army there. Got 150 bows hanging around. Let's buy.
Buy these goods, my lord.
Let's buy a bunch of iron. And we'll switch production over to pikes. Okay. So I would like to have something that can resist that attack.
All must fall before the might and right of my cause. You shall first.
This enemy shire has a new...
Fortunately, he's making a beeline for my best defended area. So it looks like he's heading straight for my castle, which is fine. I want him to attack my castle because throw. Okay, so that actually rather get more my fields back more quickly. There, I want that castle finished. So could hire some dudes.
royal castle.
Now let's let him get a little closer. See what he does. And I'm actually going to. Actually, do we have enough stone for the next level of castle? Not quite yet. Alright, so let's see what happens.
A castle has been finished in the county and is ready to receive a garrison.
Finally.
A royal castle. This is one of your armies.
So, yeah, we're just going
Garrison this
to
castle.
garrison those guys in the castle. So now Auvergne should be pretty safe. Okay. This is under siege. But I'm fairly confident we'll be able to resist this attack.
A band of Welsh mercenaries is available for hire.
200 Welsh archers cost quite a few crowns. Do I have a cart in Toulouse? Don't have a cart in Toulouse. It's too bad. I don't have a cart in any of my lands.
A band of Welsh mercenaries is available for hire, my lord.
Well, maybe I should hire these guys just in case. This would kill this army. But then I'd be able to find out if I need to panic about them. I should just let them attack the castle? Alright. Alright, I'll take your word for it, Garvey. In the meantime, let's send these guys north. Okay.
This county is vital to my plans. Please relinquish control of it to my lads or face the consequences.
No, not his lads. Actually, could actually recruit some troops right under his nose there, and throw them directly in his face. Don't have any bows I can just any extra weapons I could just conjure up. But let's hire an extra 100 dudes.
Combine these armies.
And
This is one of your armies.
so I've got 150
Amott
archers.
and Bailey.
What do we have in here?
Castle building up. Castle. Amott
Alright.
and Bailey.
Let's.
Combine these armies.
There we go. Yeah, I'm pretty glad I did that. So we'll send these guys after him. I just don't want him reinforcing the sieging force down there. or B, burning down my fields. Control run. Right.
Of course, sir. At your service. Archers, ho!
Of course, sir. At your service.
Okay.
Bowman ready.
Wait.
Of course, sir.
What now?
All right.
We are ready. Quick march.
Archers, ho!
This guy's up a little bit more. Okay.
New orders, sir. Where to this time? Yes?
Of course, sir.
Okay, my lord. What now?
Okay, perfect.
Where to this
So now
time?
my archers can do some work.
Yes? At your service. Where to this time? At your service.
So something I didn't really understand when I played this game as a kid is that individual units have like a different number here. That's how many troops are actually contained in each one of these models. So even though your opponent might have like seemingly have more models, there could be well, there may be less guys in that individual model than you would think.
Garrison. This castle does not have split this army.
Split the army. I think these can hold 150 men. Is that right? If that's the case, I'll put 102 bowmen and all the pikemen. 200. Okay, so let's fill the rest up with bowmen. There we go. Beauty. So you had quite a few guys here. 508. But I got a good, well-fortified castle here.
At your service.
This is as large as the castles can get.
Bowman ready. Archers, ho!
What do we have here?
We are ready. Quick march at the double.
Of course, sir. Bowman ready. At your service. Archers, ho! Of course, sir. Bowman ready. Of course, sir. At your service.
Okay, so he's just sending
Bowman ready.
his peasants to dig the moat, which is great, because we can just murder them as they try to fill in the moat.
Bowman ready.
And he's also throwing away his archers, which is excellent for us. Okay,
At your
he
service.
has successfully gotten all his archers killed.
Of course, sir.
Oh wow, yeah, we're just butchering these guys. Well, it's very kind of the knight of the Baron to just throw away all his troops for us. So we killed everything but half his knights. That seems pretty good.
Castle building. Castle building on.
Okay.
A royal castle.
Okay. So we'll just go kill his
Auto
dudes.
calc this battle.
There we go.
Garrison this castle.
Right. Baron versus Baron. Hey, Cactus. How are you? Alright, so we're turning those fields around. Fixing up the castle there. I am having a grand old time. Voyage of the Realm is always a good time. So these guys are not good. Wait, should I? Yeah, it's
We welcome you to our humble county, my noble lord, to try to conquer a country.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, we had. There was a bit of a gamble coming after this county. Because sometimes the neutral counties will have a surprisingly large amount of troops. This time, we just have a handful of peasants. So we should be able to take these guys out pretty easily. We just murder them all from range.
All must fall before you, it seems. Your growing tally of lands is being whispered of in a
Well, if you're craving
castle building.
similar content, I will be playing Battletoads on Tuesday. It will surely be just as bad as Mario for me. So, if you're around, tune in to check that out. So
Buy these goods,
sure
my
it will
lord.
be a very amusing time. Like, why am I spending all this money when I've got 1,000 sacks
Send
of grain
supplies to which
right next
country?
door? That is fair enough. Sadly, work does take precedence over game.
Castle building. Castle.
Okay, so you guys go there. We got a single peasant that's just hanging around, so we'll send him there. It'll take him 800 years to fix up the fields. We will slash the taxes down to 0.
Your people are in good health, my
So
lord.
population's still growing fairly quickly here. These guys are doing well. Okay, good. Got almost 1,000 stone piled up.
A Norman keep.
So 920. Does that mean I need 920 more stone? Let's just get work started on the Norman keep.
Castle building. A Norman keep.
What do we need? Okay, this seems like it's doing fine. So let's just set everyone to work on building the castle. So upgrading your castles also increases your tax rate, which gives us more money, which we can use to buy more weapons. Or anything else we might need.
Your serfs are unhappy. No talk of trouble has been heard as yet, but the people of this shire could do with some encouragement. A castle has been finished in the county and is ready to receive a garrison.
So... Oh no.
Your services are no longer required. If I need them again,
Sir, this count.
Garrison this castle?
So these
Mining
guys-
on. Blacksmith. Forestry on.
Okay. So this county had the same problem these guys had, which is the terrible fate of having AI run things for a while. Right. Our weapon stockpiles. We have a single. We hire a single knight. Okay. We just hold the course. Although I'm going to move these stone cutters to chopping up wood so we get more wood production.
Heavy rains turn into a deluge, and a field is lost as swelling rivers burst their banks.
Fortunate.
Begone! You have occupied my land.
Okay. So he's besieged the Mont and Bailey, which is a bit dangerous. He could claim, actually capture that county. Got quite a bit of
A
money.
band of Burgundy mercenaries is available for hire.
250 though. Sure, let's do it. And actually, I'd like to get some bowmen in there as well. Don't really have any available. Okay. Ooh, what kind of mercs do we have
A
here?
band of Norman mercenaries is available for hire.
Crossbowmen. Can't really afford them. That's fine.
A band of Burgundy mercenaries is available for hire.
We'll go with the Burgundy mercenaries. And I'll seize up that knight. March them north.
A band of Swedish mercenaries is available for hire.
Oh, I would have preferred the Swedish swordsman over the maceman. Oh well. Okay. Alright, we should be able to catch these guys in time before they
This
siege
poor
me down.
defenseless county has been...
All must
Oh, okay. He's now got another army coming down here to stop me from relieving the siege. Oops, I should also change what these guys are producing. Because I don't want... knights. Pikes and bows, I think. Shoot, I didn't actually hire the grab the pikes. There we go.
Combine these armies.
I don't think I took the pikes there either. Oh well. It's mostly peasants, so we should be fine.
Yes, sir. Come on, lads!
Especially if he leaves his bowmen out in the open like that.
Of course, sir. What now? All right. Ready, my lord. Yes, sir. We'll crush 'em.
I do have a tendency to be a bit blasé with my mercenaries. because they cost more. I think they cost you more money to maintain than regular troops. So the quicker you get them killed, the more money they save you.
Combine these armies.
The more money you save, I guess is the better way of saying that. Okay. Fix up that field. Do you want this? Yeah, I want this castle finished. Okay.
A castle has been finished in the county and is ready to receive a garrison.
Oh dear. Okay. Well, I'm probably gonna lose the siege. Although they do have a lot of peasants.
Of course, sir.
Maybe we'll be able to hold out.
Where to this time?
Can you guys break this thing? No? Okay.
Bowman ready.
Should probably fall back into the inner keep then.
Sir? Come on, lads! Yes? At your service. Come on, lads! Ready, my lord? Yes, sir! Come on, lads!
Not looking very good for our heroes here. Even though these are all trash tier units, he's got a lot of them.
At your service.
Why would you? I guess he put down his bow to go stab them with his knife. Oh
Our
well.
county is lost.
It was Angoulême. But I think I'll be able to retake it with this army here. Auvergne is almost fully recovered as a place, so let's start taxing them.
Castle building. Castle build.
Yeah, that seems like a good ratio. Alright, everything is cultivated. Good. Okay, let's go finish murdering the Baron here. What do we have? Just a few pikes. Okay, we don't really have enough to raise an army with. Yeah, so let's go murder these guys. It's mostly peasants and bowmen, so should be fine.
Ready, my lord.
So we're just gonna send
No problem, Gov.
the maceman straight at his maceman.
New orders, sir. Of course, sir.
Oh, nope.
Ready, my lord. We'll crush 'em.
Darn it.
Yes, sir. Come on, lads. Ready, my lord. Lightning, ready. Come on, lads. Yes, sir.
Auto-calc this battle.
We can
The
just
county
auto-calc
is
that battle.
yours. May you rule it wisely.
Now we have Angoulême again. And we're going to switch everything over to grain.
Send supplies to which county?
We'll send them 1,000 grain.
Send supplies to which county?
Nope. Toulouse will
Send supplies to which county?
Périgord, 1,000 grain. Just so we always have a good supply. Okay. So still got a good amount of
Buy these goods, my lord.
items. So let's buy this much worth of bows. And we can raise a small army here.
Garrison this
Just march
castle?
them right into the castle too, so we can prevent a quick and easy capture of our new county. I will cut the tax rate a little bit here because the happiness rating will have gone down.
Your people are in good health, my lord. Your serfs are unhappy.
Yes.
You have governed my lands long enough. I am intent on restoring my royal banner to this county.
Here. So,
Garrison
of
this
troops.
castle does not have the capacity to barrack this amount of troops. Split this army. Amott and Bailey. Amott and
So,
Bailey.
currently 108, so I can put 92 more troops in the castle.
Garrison this castle does not have the capacity to barrack this split this army.
So let's put 92 pikemen into the castle. Oh. You guys can put
Garrison
back.
your castle or castle build.
Let's go kill these raiders.
Auto calc this
See
battle.
what happens if we auto-calc it. Okay, cool. We get an easy win. Okay. Switch production here over to bows. A little worried Angoulême is just about to be conquered. Oh well, we'll see what happens. There's a chance these two AI armies will just fight each other and maybe solve my problem for me. Nope. They're sieging me down instead. It was maybe a bit optimistic to think they would fight each other. Okay. That. We are only going to have green farms. Okay. a few guys working on stuff here. Let's have them producing pikes. So we're producing bows here, pikes there. And yeah.
This enemy shire has a new ruler.
It's good to raise up 150 men. Still under siege here.
Buy these goods, my lord.
Let's see how many maces we could buy. Let's buy 100 maces.
Buy these goods, my lord.
Sure, 60 bows. And we'll hire. We'll raise up an army here.
Combine these armies.
So I don't really need Auvergne, like that county. I might actually be better off capturing Gascony and just having the whole of the south. Or maybe I could just knock this guy out entirely. That county doesn't really bring in anything. Having more iron mines would be nice, though. Alright, well, let's see what happens. Okay. She's sending a huge army against us. Alright. I think what it is the smartest thing to do is to just have everyone come and hide in the inner keep.
At your service. Bowman ready. Archers, ho!
Maybe we can cause some damage with these oil traps. No? You don't want to? Okay. I guess they don't work that way? I don't know.
At your service.
So it looks like they're deciding to do a very direct approach, which is to dig across the moat.
Bowman ready.
Which is fine. That'll give us more time to shoot them all.
At your service. At your service. Leave it to us, sir.
Sending bowmen to try to break down the gate makes sense, I suppose. In an AI sort of way. Getting shredded by his crossbowmen.
At your service. Roll arrow.
He's
Bowman ready.
able to focus on
At your
them.
service.
definitely losing this castle again. So the AI could actually win instantly. All he has to do is walk onto his flag. Well, we cost them. But, yeah, they've taken the county.
This poor, defenseless county.
This county is
And then
vital.
immediately lost it to the bishop. So some, as always, brilliant moves by the AI. So let's sell off some of this grain here. We'll sell a bit over half of the grain. And then we can
A band of
use
Angevin
it.
mercenaries is available for hire.
Knights. Way too expensive. So we'll let them squabble. And let's kill this army from the Baron. Should be able to handle them, no trouble.
At your service! Archers, ho!
Where to this time? Yes?
Okay, my lord. Home and ready. Of course, sir.
So those guys are right
Ready,
there.
my lord.
Yes, sir. No problem, John.
Archers, ho! Ready, my lord. Come on, lads. Ready, my lord. Iceberg, forward. Home and ready.
Put themselves in
Of course,
a
sir.
little defensive
At your
blob in the
service.
back corner.
All right. Yes, sir.
What?
What now? Where to this
Just
time?
kind of put ourselves just barely in range. Do no damage with our archers. Oh, actually,
All right,
let me just go
pieces.
smash his archers.
At your service. Ready, my lord. Ready, my lord.
There we go. Nice. Alright, so that's these guys done and dusted. Why don't we go take out Gascony here? And then some more fields we can plow. It's good. And it's got a plow. And then yeah, we'll leave these guys be for now. Just let the Countess and the Bishop fight it out, and while we go kill the Baron over here. How are we doing? Okay, good. Stand to let things stock up a bit more. Okay, good.
Siege this castle?
And I'm just gonna get a couple battering rams. Okay, so the bishop ultimately won that fight. And it looks like they've totally trashed the castle, so that's fine. What do we have in the way of weapons? Not that much, so we'll hold off before we go pushing ahead any further. So we've got no more rations, good. Okay. I should probably send some extra troops to that army I have sieging the Baron's castle. Or at least extra troops to fill out the garrison afterwards. Well, maybe I shouldn't have been all that worried. He only has some bowmen in there. Okay, so we've smashed in the gates.
Yes, sir. Come on, lads! Bowman ready? Of course, sir. Ready, my lord?
Can't take out the gate there. Gotta take him out. Oh, look, go over there. Oh my gosh.
Where to this time?
So unfortunately, the pathfinding on the battering rams can be very bad.
Okay, my lord. Okay, my lord.
As far as I can tell, these are just traps for killing the troops.
At your service. All right.
So we're going to use some peasants to clear them out.
All right. Okay, my lord. Okay, my lord.
Nope. There we go.
Okay, my lord.
Up comes the battering ram. Let's see if we can take down this gate. Just go for the gate. There we go. There we go. So,
Yes.
gate is open.
Come on, lads.
Can send in the lads.
Pikemen, forward. Archers, ho! At your service.
Mason should make short work.
Where to this time? We are ready. Yes, sir. New orders, sir.
And there we go.
The county is yours. May you rule it wisely.
So we've
This enemy shire has a new ruler.
taken Gascony. Which I believe was the Baron's capital. Or maybe it was this one. No matter.
Send supplies to which
we're going
county?
to need to fix it up pretty quickly. So we'll send it 1,500 sacks of grain. It actually isn't terribly damaged. So we can reduce the amount of cows being killed there. These guys did not like being conquered.
Garrus, this castle does not have the split this army.
We'll put those guys in there.
Castle built Amot and Bailey.
Whole 200 troops.
This is one of your armies.
158 men.
Garrison this castle? Combine these armies?
Right. So, good. All right.
Your serfs are unhappy. No talk of trouble.
Sir, this count.
Right, so let's sell off some of these cows. Say 200 of them. I'll have enormous amount of crowns. Are there any mercs we could hire? No, no mercs we could hire. Auvergne is now my most populous county, so I should hire some troops in Auvergne. How are we doing for weaponry? I want more bows.
Buy these goods, my lord.
Let's say 125 bows. Let's buy some pikes. 15.
Buy these goods, my lord.
Quite a few. Let's settle on 150.
Buy these goods, my lord.
30 more pikes. Next round. Number over 100. That was most of my money gone. But now we have quite a few weapons in the armory. Yeah, okay. I want to hire people in Auvergne. 430 weapons. Yeah, okay. There we go. Can hire up a good-sized army. We'll send them over this way. Julian.
There has been a little...
Favorability is rising here. Actually, let's slash taxes down to 0. Boost it up even more.
Auto-calc this battle. All must fall before you, it seems. Your growing tally of lands is being whispered of in other halls.
to send that grain from?
Send supplies to which country?
Send it from Paracord? Even though it's under siege? Oh, I can. Interesting.
Send supplies to which
Send
country?
some from Toulouse as well. Okay, can this army make it down there? No. These guys might be close enough that we can scare them away.
Your serfs are unhappy.
Okay.
A band of Danish mercenaries is available for hire.
Danish swordsman, eh? So let's sell even more of our cows. Let's say we'll sell 40 of the cows. Gascony doesn't really have grain yet. So I want to convert these guys entirely over to grain. So we may as well sell all the cows. And sacks were sold. That now means I can hire
A
the
band of
mercs here.
Danish mercenaries is available for hire. Combine these armies.
Here we go. And we'll smash the Baron's army that's besieging my castle.
Your orders, my lord?
Follow me!
Yes? Okay, my lord.
Of course, sir.
Okay, so we'll
Archers, ho!
send those peasants over there.
Problem, God.
Draw swords! Attack! At your service. Roman ready.
At your service.
Come on, lads. Yes, sir. Let's get 'em! Draw swords! Ready, my lord. Let's get 'em! Let's get 'em! At your service. Come on, lads.
Your orders, my lord?
Charge! We are ready. Draw swords! New orders!
Great, so we're mopping these guys up.
Your orders, my lord?
To battle!
And we're done. Beauty. It'll be interesting to see if the bishop manages to kill the Baron there. Oh. AI had them on a
Your people are starving, my lord.
massive tax rate. That's great. Okay. Send these guys this way to siege that down. Just gotta balance out all our production here. Most importantly, we want to make sure all the grain production is happening.
The mobs are on the move, my lord. We are...
Actually, do the triple ration, but we're going to use it a little bit. Stone found. Excellent. Alright.
Your people are starving, my lord.
So I'm gonna feed these guys triple rations. 0 tax. Great. So the Baron managed to hold on. Let's see if we can't
this castle?
finish him off here. Oh, we don't want siege towers. I want a batting ram. Let's build 2 just in case.
This is one of your armies.
Mostly peasants. Should be fine. And yeah, let's get up in their faces. This is all just being eaten, right? Yeah. Okay.
This transport is moving goods from one county
Supplies
to
for
another.
Angoulême. Okay, great. So we got food on its way to Angoulême. So they should be able to survive. Hopefully turn things around. Okay. Excellent. Weapons are piling up.
The people angry with the way you have...
Yeah, okay. Alright, we've got a fight in Poitou. It's going to be a bit of a slap fight.
Of course, sir.
Mostly peasants on peasants.
Where to this time?
All right. Pikemen, ready. Of course, sir. Ready, my lord. We'll crush 'em. Yes. Sir, we are ready. Pikemen, forward. New orders. Pikemen, forward. Archers, ho! At your service. Yes, sir. Right, sir. Forward. Pikemen, ready. Pikemen, forward.
Alright. Let's see how this plays out.
We are ready.
Should have a bit of an edge, I think, since my archers are less hindered. Yeah, got the edge. Should have this fight. There we go. Okay, I think that was him sieging down, trying to lift my siege.
A band of Swedish mercenaries is available for hire, my lord.
Swedish swordsman. Perigord is a little
Vermin has
exhausted.
been discovered in the county's...
What kind of...
The band of Danish mercenaries is available for hire, my
Danish
lord.
swordsman. 5,500 crowns. I don't have that much
A
money.
band of Swedish mercenaries is available for hire.
Swedish swordsmen are a lot more affordable because there's less of them. Yeah, I mean, all the mercs seem to perform to a similar level. Their
The county is yours.
nationality seems to
Make good
be
wisely.
mostly flavor. Although I know you're just memeing there, but... or maybe not. Maybe you are just racist towards Swedes. I don't know. Okay. So let's sell off some of this grain. Sell 500 tons of it, which will
A band of Swedish
let me
mercenaries
hire
is available for
these
hire, my
Swedish mercs. I suspect this is just a mob of peasants. Yeah. Okay, so my Swedish mercenaries should be able to easily handle these peasants.
Draw swords! Your orders, my lord, on our way!
Yeah, Swedes have always been pretty good fighters. Done well in a lot of wars. Okay, so we pasted those guys. Excellent. Morale is increasing. It's increasing here. Should be increasing there. Okay. We've got triple rations and 0 tax on Angoulême to hopefully
There has been a little talk about the way you are ruling this shire.
get these
People are
guys
not
to
happy. Castle building on.
chill out a bit.
Combine these armies.
There we go. And I'll just have the Swedish mercs hang out in Angoulême. Oops. Try to prevent the AI from getting any wacky ideas. Yeah, they sort of took a side in the when the Soviets were trying to capture Sweden, not Sweden, Finland. That was mostly just sending volunteers, I think, or maybe more accurately, permitting volunteers to go. Yeah. I think not getting involved in wars is a pretty defensible position to take. Excellent.
The recent rumors of discontent in the country.
Great. So let's knock out this baron here. Yeah, I mean, that is
What now?
I guess, a fair critique of Swedish foreign policy. Although at the same time, it's kind of like, hey, Swedish government, commit strategic suicide, just cause. So they weren't exactly allies to the British or even the French. So at any point, really. Alrighty. There we go. Down goes the Baron.
Another conquest, my lord, but will you hold on to it? For now, Rachel.
And villainy have caused the righteous king to fall to such depths. A pox on you all!
I love those animations. Right.
Garrison. This castle does not
Garrison the
split this
castle.
army.
We'll do something like this. We'll put all the pikemen and a bunch of the archers. Yeah, so there were definitely, like, same as there were in the United States, actually all the Allied countries. There were definitely Nazi sympathizers in every country. Though in Quebec there was resistance to conscription, so people would went and hid. Though I think that was more of an issue in World War One. I actually don't recall. I'm assuming we had conscription in. We must have had conscription in World War II as well. So it was probably still an issue in World War II. But I don't remember it being as significant, I don't know, a thing in my history classes. Oh, right, yeah, I have mercs from different types of mercs. You can't mix mercs. I don't recall it being as big an issue in what's the word I'm looking for? In my history classes, but that was like high school history, so I don't know. I'm not as knowledgeable on the Canadian home front, but I am assuming there were almost certainly kind of like Nazi sympathizer types, or even just kind of similar to the state. Oh no, it was more they didn't want to fight for British wars. So they didn't want to go and die for England. It's basically what it was. It wasn't sympathy for. Hey, thanks for the subscription, Davis. Much appreciated. That's a resub, I believe. So thank you very much. Oh, it just says right there. Yeah, so people dodging the draft in Quebec was more about not wanting to fight for the British Crown, which I don't know, seems like a pretty legit position to me. At the time, at the time, I don't believe. Well, a couple things. Yeah, but you know, Quebec didn't necessarily care all that much about France either, because France abandoned Quebec. Is kind of the perspective of a lot of the Quebecois nationalists. But there were some famous French Canadian regiments that fought in the war. So although there was there was definitely more kind of like draft dodging or draft avoidance, whatever you want to call it, in French Canada. Like there were lots who went over and fought. You know, like Les 22, the 22s, is the most famous regiment. They were also in World War One. So just because, you know, if there was going to be a problem with draft dodging, it was going to be in Quebec. But yeah, Quebec doesn't. Quebec does not necessarily love France. it's oops. There we go. So, is it worth it? Nah, it's not really worth it. Morale will recover gradually anyway. Now it might be worth it here because let's go to let's all go all the way up to triple rations because I don't want to lose this province. These guys are all right. Morale should be recovering here. Yeah. The Soviet Union had actually had similar problems with kind of colonized peoples resisting fighting in the Soviet Union's wars. They actually had various kind of nationalist groups within the Soviet Union actually went and fought for the Germans. Most notably, well, the ones Russia likes to talk about the most nowadays is Ukrainian regiments that went, like Ukrainian units that fought for the Germans. Current Kremlin propaganda likes to make a big deal about it. Because they try to link the current Ukrainian government to the military units, like the volunteer groups that fought for Nazi Germany. But a lot of Muslim peoples resisted Soviet rule because, well, you know, it's an officially atheist state that tried to stop them from practicing their religion, which, you know, not exactly a popular move.
Combine these armies.
Okay. We're well on our way. Is everyone doing okay here? I probably don't need the triple rations anymore. There we go. No rations here. Okay. Yeah, we'll still working to boost up their popularity here, and I'm gonna wait for a cart to come by. Yes, I would agree entirely there. Which, you know, technically,
Long spell of hot weather, and there has been a little talk about
I think
This enemy
officially that's what the Soviet Union did. They separated the state from the church, but you know, in practice, it was more like they banned it, because you know, any kind of active priest was heavily persecuted. Yeah, exactly. Actually, it was during World War II they reversed course on that most strongly. Because when the Germans were getting close to Moscow, they started using you know, kind of sacred Russia kind of stuff, and they started allowing priests to be embedded in units to like bless the troops or whatever for morale. They were getting very desperate, so that's when they kind of pumped the brakes on the old official state, on the whole
auto-calc this battle.
anti-religion stuff.
Another conquest, my lord. But will you hold on to it? For now, however, congratulations
That's the
are the
second
order of the
reason.
day.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
Forest
the extent
reform.
to which
Quarrying.
the Soviet Union was representative of Marxism is it's pretty debatable. They got up to some pretty wacky stuff. Not that I'm like a Marxist or anything, but the Soviet Union shouldn't really be taken as an example for anything. Proletarian dictatorship. Yeah.
This is one of your armies.
Okay. So, what do I have in the way of weaponry? Not much. I don't have all that much money. Probably due
All
to
your people are fed by dairy, my lord.
all of my low taxes. Oh right, this isn't going to work in this county. Okay. Well, at least everyone can be fed pretty easily with. Oh wait. Let's just turn off the blacksmith. I don't want the blacksmith here.
Blacksmith.
Okay. No rations. Don't have that much surplus grain here. Almost no surplus grain. Okay, Perry. Okay, so Perry
Send
Gord.
supplies to which county?
We're gonna send 1,000 grain to Barry. I'll balance these guys out. And Oven.
Send supplies to which county?
548 to them. Well, if you come at it from the position that you basically don't believe any of the systems that exist represent you in the least. It starts to make a bit more sense. Which, at the time of Marx, most working class people couldn't vote anyway, especially when he was writing, because it was usually landed. You had to own land or have a certain amount of wealth. Yeah, sure, in the U.S., but Marx is writing from a European perspective. But he probably would have still said it applied to the United States, I'm sure, because he believed he had come up with a universal theory. Let's go there, I guess. Should get something going. Okay. Well, this seems okay-ish. God, these counties I'm liberating from the AI are just garbage. Got 44 people in this one, and there's 14 people in Barry. It's going to take a while to get those guys to recover. I think I want to be harassing the bishop, because he seems the strongest of the AIs that are left. So basically, they starved. Especially like this county, Barry, it's right in the middle. And one of the AI's favorite thing to do is to burn fields. So they have burnt every single field in this county, so there's no food. So then everyone's starving. They also, when you recruit troops, you're recruiting it directly from the county's population. So you're taking peasants, you're giving them swords, and you're sending them out. So when they starved, too, they were all drafted into the AI's army and then murdered. The same thing that happened in this county. Because it was between two AIs, AIs came in, they burnt all the fields, and the county starved. Also, if they're yeah. Also, if their loyalty is low, they'll just emigrate. So a bunch of the population probably moved into my counties down here because I had a high morale. So to lower the morale, people will just leave.
Your people are of average health, my lord.
They'll kind of vote with their feet, as it were. So that's why I try to keep my morale high, so I don't have emigration. Though right now I'm kind of trying to push out a bit. Although my population is very low here, so I've had to lower my taxes quite a bit to keep my morale moving up. Yeah. Yeah, true representations of the stereotypical medieval lords. Die for me, peasant. Yeah. It's like, this is absolutely brutal.
The long spell of hot weather in the county is caught. Your serfs are unhappy. No talk of trouble.
These AI are a bunch of scrubs. Let's send them some insults. Like JJ. Oh wait, no, I want some insults. I heard Herkion was your friend, and wait, is this one my ally? No. Oh, that's just her shield. Okay. What do we say to the Countess? I don't know. Are you a peasant? Because you look like you know your way around a hoe. There we go. That should get them all pretty insulted. So Bishop is yeah, he's mustered up a pretty good army here. We should be able to smash him though. Loathsome worm. Yeah, they get so worked up about it. It's pretty great.
Of course, sir. We are ready. Quick march.
All right.
Roman ready. New orders.
One of my favorite things is that it does seem to alter their behavior. If you insult them, they will like unreasonably attack you. So I'm probably about to get all the AI to come charging at me. Yeah, I mean the music does get a bit repetitive. It actually glitched out on my last stream, so I had some kind of random medieval tunes running. Literally just a playlist from YouTube, and figured if it was on YouTube, it should be safe for me to play it. No copyright strikes yet, so. I think it changes up the music just enough that it's okay. I bet how Caesar 3 manages to do it too. Like, Caesar 3 only has like 4 or 5 tracks, but somehow it doesn't. It's not overly repetitive. At least I never feel like it's overly repetitive. Yeah, I mean, for when this game came out, everything's really good in my opinion. I really like these. One of my favorite things are like old, well-made games, and this certainly qualifies in my opinion. This is a very well-made game for its time. We've got so much wood in the stockpile. I guess we had a flooded field at some point. Yeah, because there aren't like the even like the style of the management in this game aren't really. I can't think of a similar game, you know, like where you have to, where you're managing kind of like raw goods. Yeah, I think we keep kind of just sort of holding our ground here. Are there any mercs available? No mercs. Should I upgrade my castles? None. I only played PC games. That's part of why I was so abysmal at Mario. I have I had very little experience with
Castle built. Castle. A stone
with consoles.
castle.
Okay, so we need more stone. It's kind of neat. It just sort of automatically. Stone will automatically be delivered. Mario. is a quick answer. I played Mario. I think I played. I think I played like original Donkey Kong at a friend's house once or twice. Yeah, that's about it.
Send supplies to which county?
It's part of why I have as my my reward to have like my big challenge reward to dictate a game for me to play. Yeah, exactly the idea. Oh, Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past. All right, I'm going to. Are you in my Discord, Fishlips? If you're not, could you just could you send me a direct message on Discord with that so I don't lose track of it, and then I'll make sure to do acquire an emulator and do a stream of that. And if I so idea is to do it for about 2 hours, and then but if I really like the game, I'll keep streaming it. Kind of similar to how JJ does his request streams. Sometimes if he really likes a game, he'll just keep playing it. All right. Have the option for the redeemer. Oh yes. Yeah, you're right. I should do that because.
Buy these goods, my lord.
Then I can keep track of it on my on the request redemptions. That is a good idea, Fishlips. Once I'm done the stream, I will make that adjustment.
A stone castle.
203 stone needed. Stone needed, my lord.
Buy these goods, my lord.
Okay, we needed 200 or so. Oh no, not the randos. Yeah, I don't know if I would like the random, but it could be fun. Nice. Oh yeah, I wanted to sell off all these cows. Sell about 240 of them. Prep these guys. The best SNES game. Is that the first Link game or the first Zelda game? With a name like Link to the Past, I guess it isn't, but I don't really know. Have I sent any grain over to these guys? It's the third game, okay. these guys definitely need grain from somewhere.
Send supplies to which county?
Send these guys a few hundred sacks of grain.
Heavy rains turn into a deluge, and a field is lost as
Super
swelling rivers
Metroids of the
burst their
three.
banks.
Oh dear.
Heavy rains turn into a deluge, and a field is lost as swelling rivers.
Your disrespect astonishes us. You have disgraced your name forever in these halls.
You have all the grace and good looks of a pond leech, and your foul-smelling county is an embarrassment to the nation.
How dare you insult me from afar? You pay for your insolence, you rat!
Presence of your troops in my lands is most unwelcome.
Oh, right. That's going the wrong way. Yeah, insulting them is great fun. Okay. Still want more people working the fields. Shift more of this over to dairy. So rather they eat the cows than eat my grain until I get the grain economy up and running. Okay. Ooh, mercs. Okay. Let's see.
A band of
Mercs do we
Welsh
have?
mercenaries is available for hire, my lord.
200 Welsh archers. That is a lot of archers. 4,000 crowns. What other kind of mercs do we have available?
A band of Angevin mercenaries is available for hire, my lord.
Okay. Well, let's hire the.
A band of Welsh
the Welshmen.
mercenaries is available for hire, my lord.
We'll hire no troops of our own.
Combine these armies. The mercenaries.
Ah, shit.
This is one of your armies.
Yeah, those Swedish
Split this
swordsmen.
army. This is one of your
That's
armies.
the
This is
Swedish
one of your
swordsmen.
armies.
These are the Welsh archers. Okay, you guys.
Combine these armies.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, 97 wasn't a bad time. It wasn't a bad time. I definitely played
This is one of your
a
armies.
lot of it when I was a kid.
A band of Angevin mercenaries is available for hire, my lord.
Yeah, we could
A band
recruit
of
some troops here.
Angevin mercenaries is available for hire, my lord.
Yeah. Why not? We'll hire up all these pikemen. Bring in these archers too.
Combine these
Combine them
armies.
with the what's left of those Swedish swordsmen. The Mother 3 playthrough. Cheers, Joanna. Have a good one. Okay. So, right there is AI's favorite thing. Just burning down fields for no reason. I was still pretty young at the time.
This is one of your armies.
So maybe I didn't know any better. I also never actually played... I never played Lords of the Realm 3. I was a kid, so I had, like, no money. I think by that point, I was... by that point, I was getting into stuff like Counter-Strike and stuff like that. My teen years were lost to CS:GO.
Why do you insist on...
Well, yeah, Counter-Strike Source. Actually, Counter-Strike Source is the most of an FPS I've played. I used to play Counter-Strike Source, like... I would go on the server and play from almost dusk till dawn. Or dawn till dusk? I don't know.
Of course, sir.
The Knights of Honor. Should check that one out.
At your service.
Sounds interesting. Oh, there's another old game I've been wanting to stream. It's called the Red Baron, and it's like a DOS dogfighting game. Very janky, but I think it would be a hoot to stream it. So I'm good. I think I'll try to find a version for it that works on modern PCs and give a stream. It might be a decent punishment game for Jake. I don't know. Oh, okay. Well, these crossbowmen have decided to charge my pikemen. Myth. Oh, do you mean that you're not talking about Mist, are you? I'm not familiar with Myth. At least not offhand. Okay. No, I never played that one. They had Lords of Magic. I think I played the demo version of Lords of Magic, which looked alright. Oh, very cool. I should. There's just so many games I want to play.
You're insolent.
So many games, so little time. Yeah, I should look into getting a copy of that to try out. Make a hole for the door. Let's go siege these guys down. Okay, so I've conquered that. Oh, you go work on the castle. These guys are in good shape. Alright. And ever so slowly, these counties are recovering. AI mismanagement. No.
This transport. is moving goods
Supplies
from
for
one county
Barry.
to another.
Okay.
This transport is
Supplies for
moving goods
Poitou.
from
Okay,
one county
so I
to
do have
another.
some stuff on its way to Poitou. So okay. Very cool. There we go. Nice. Okay. Oh. Alright, we can
Auto
just
calc this
auto-calc this.
battle.
We wish for no strife with you, Lord. We are willing to overlook.
Okay. Great. Okay. Oh, now I want to check out that game.
Siege this castle?
Let's get some rams going. You guys go murder those troops. Ooh, we might be the ones getting murdered here. Looks like the bishop has actually hired some real soldiers instead of just having mobs of peasants.
We are ready. Of course, sir.
So these guys might get killed.
When ready. Archers, ho! Sir.
I think I got my this copy is off of Steam.
Of course, sir. Come on, lad.
So it's in my Steam's library. My Steam library. I think I might actually have a physical copy of it somewhere.
At your service.
No, actually, I'm pretty sure the Steam copy of the game will just run. Now, to get it to stream, that's a different story. You may have to do some clever stuff to get OBS to pick it up. I had to fight with it quite a bit to get streaming software to pick it up. No worries. But yeah, you should be able to get it on Steam. I'm sure GOG has it too. Great Old Games. I'm sure they have it available there too. Yeah, like I think. Yeah, I didn't have to do anything to get it to run, like just on its own. Compatibility mode, like just normal Windows, whatever, just ran it fine. Getting it to like do something like run in windowed mode or something like that might be impossible. You'll probably be forced to run it in dedicated full screen, which is what I'm running it in right now. But it will run. It will run fine. Generally, if you can buy it on Steam or Grand Old Games, it should run without too much hassle.
Home and ready. Of course, sir.
At least that's been my experience.
Orders, my lord, on our way. At your service. Archers, ho!
Yeah, it's I think it's a pretty fun game. I do wish the AI was smarter. Unfortunately, the AI is pretty dumb.
Your orders, my lord. On our way.
This is on max difficulty, and it hasn't been like that difficult.
Our pleasure.
So my only real wish is that AI were less stupid. But that's often a problem with modern games too. So. Okay, so we're having a shooting contest here. I have so many bowmen. I might win this. Oh yeah, AI's gonna win this fight. It's too bad. Maybe if I'd been a bit more aggressive, I could have eked out a win. Just has so many bowmen. Even though my swordsmen are armored, they're getting killed before they get into combat. Yeah, being able to like be tactical and stuff. Yeah, it's pretty crazy stuff for its time. I played Lords of the Realm as well. I can't remember how different it was.
This is one of your armies.
Okay, so this is the army, which is mostly archers. I wonder how well it would hold up against. Let's just find out. Oh dear. Okay, so they outnumber us quite a bit. Lords 1, sheep.
Bowman ready. At your service.
What was it about sheep? Okay.
Of course, sir. We are ready. Quick march.
I remember designing like castles, I think.
Of course, sir.
Did you actually fight out sieges?
Of course, sir. Like men, ready. Quick march. Sir, come on, lad. What's this time? New orders.
Oh dear. Yeah, I heard me talking smack, so it's bringing its A game now. Oh, this is not good. This is another good army of mine just killed here. Yeah. Oh dear. Me and my big mouth. I went and offended the AI, so now they're coming after me. I also sent them those insults, so they're probably going to focus on me now. Yeah. So in this game, you can't design the castles. The castle design was the first game. But that's all I remember from it, that you designed the castles. But like, what did that actually look like? I'm not really sure. Okay, well, at least I have a good stockpile of weapons. Where's my highest morale province? Perigord. So let's hire up another army here. I do like that it tells you how many weapons you have total. That's nice. So, train these guys up. Send them up here. Okay. Alright, let's try being nice to these guys. Please, no kill. So this guy compliment. Maybe kill Countess. And then we'll send the Countess a compliment. Nice hat. Kill the bishop. There we go. We'll see what this does. Maybe the AI will decide to go kill each other now. Right.
Heavy rains turn into...
You grace us with further honorable words. Your loyalty is now being...
Another compliment, my lord. Why, we are favored.
Yes, I know you think I'm fantastic. You've already told me, and I still agree with you.
The presence of your troops.
Out of necessity, I...
Oh, well, it hasn't really helped. They're still attacking me. The knight is just so good at sounding like this super annoying, sniveling guy. His voice just makes me want to like reach through the screen and punch him. Right, so Bishop's army here should be fairly easy for us to deal with.
Double.
I just want my melee troops. Go kill these guys. You guys go. The guys aren't moving in a very good way. Decided to come at them single file. Sorry, we got them. We got them. There.
You must stop this at once. I will not stand for...
You're besieging my castle. Silly AI. Okay. Do want this castle finished as soon as possible. You guys may as well work on the castle instead of chopping wood.
This is an enemy army.
This county is just going to get conquered. But same thing for this one. So I can't garrison this castle since it's damaged.
Send supplies to which county?
Actually, let's not, because these guys might conquer that county. What do I have in the way of weapons? Don't really have any weapons right now. not, because I just raised an army somewhere. It's these guys here, I think. Let's keep holding on here. That's probably in Barry? Oh yeah, that's in Barry. Okay. Let's not bother taking the field. Alright, I think before I go and take another county, I'm going to try to firm up my control of this kind of southern half of France. And then I'll try to push north, which is going to mean maintaining control of this county here. I really want to maintain control of Perigord.
Send supplies to which county?
Send a few hundred more sacks of grain to Perigord. Just send that many. You guys get to work on patching up the castle.
Send supplies to which county?
Decent amount.
A Norman keep.
Sure. Let's
A Norman
have
keep.
these guys turn this castle into an actual keep.
Your people are in good health, my lord.
Okay. Morale is improving here. Novem. We actually have a pretty big population in Novem. Shape here. Yes, good. I guess we'll end a turn here.
A castle has been finished in the county and is ready to receive a garrison.
Okay, great.
You have governed my land.
Alright. I am going to lose this fight, but I'll fight it out anyway. If only because the AI might screw up and let me kill his crossbowmen.
Okay, my lord. What now?
Possibly his archers as well.
Come on, lads.
Yep. Will let me do it.
Where to this time? Okay, my lord. Yes. Come on, lads. At your service. What now? Yes. At your service. Where to this time?
Alright, well, we killed all his archers. That's something.
At your service. What now?
Okay. And, here go the peasants. The last of them.
Our county is lost. A band of Norman mercenaries is available for hire, my lord.
Crossbowmen. Fine. We'll hire them. We really don't have enough people in this county.
Combine these armies.
But with this county, Gascony has the people for it. This is okay. Definitely have the people for it in Northern. That was such a an economic powerhouse. I don't want to take people out of here. But I guess I have to. Raise up more troops. Ooh, quarter rations. Oh, right. The exploit. Okay. Alright, well, Countess has brought her troops right to us, which is quite handy.
At your service. Of course, sir. Archers, ho!
At your command! Right away! We're ready! Of course, sir! We're ready! Come on, chaps!
Oh, they have the same voice lines as the
At your command! Right
the
away!
Pikemen.
New orders, sir!
Home and ready. Of course, sir.
We're ready!
Pretty sure they attacked me, so they should be. Where did I order that?
Right away!
Maybe I ordered this attack. Alright, fine.
Come on, chaps!
Let's
Pikemen,
get into position.
ready. We're ready! Right away! Right you are then! At your command! We're ready!
At your service.
I'm starting to see why those crossbow men were so expensive. They're making very short work of these guys. Although maybe I should be.
It's war then. That's what.
You attacked my county. God, this AI are so crazy. Okay.
At your command! Right away!
At your service. Archers, ho!
Sir! At the double! Yes? Okay, my lord.
Right.
We're ready! Come on,
Let's
chaps!
go there. Got it.
We're ready! Of course, sir!
Okay, nice.
The county is yours. May you rule
Okay.
it wisely.
Finally, we have control of this county, and the county even has a castle. Imagine that. No, we can't put any troops in it yet, though. Rations, good. There we go. Alright, everything is nicely adjusted. These guys should have triple rations. Let's raise up 100 odd troops. Just so I have something to toss into that castle. And
Garrison this castle?
stop the AI from just snatching it from me. Okay. Feels like we have some stability.
Your serfs are unhappy. No talk of trouble.
Always unhappy.
Home and ready. Leave it to us, sir.
At your command. Right between the eyes. Come on, lads. We're ready. Right away.
Alright.
Right you are then.
At your service. Of course, sir.
At your command. New orders.
Oh, where are you guys? Yep, go and
We're ready.
get in there.
Come on, chaps. We're ready. Come on, lads.
There we go.
The time for talk is over. We shall make an example.
This enemy shire has a new rule.
Right, so AI is tradition busy killing each other. So it's ideal. So
Send supplies to which
let's
country?
send these guys more grain. We'll ship them 1,000 grain.
Send supplies to which
Ship
country?
them another 1,000 grain from here. 800, let's say, instead of 1,000. Any mercs I could hire. We got mercs here. What kind of mercs
A
are there?
band of Scottish mercenaries
Oh,
is available
Scottish
for hire,
pikemen?
my lord.
Sure.
Combine these armies. The mercenaries.
Oh, shoot. Mercenaries and both units.
This is
Any
one of your
mercenaries in
armies.
here? Okay.
Combine these armies.
Oh,
A band of Irish mercenaries is
Irish
available for
pikemen.
hire, my lord.
I may as well hire them. So we'll sell off a bunch of this grain. Get a very good return on the grain, which is quite nice. There. And we
A band of Irish mercenaries is available for hire,
can
my
hire
lord.
these Irish mercenaries. There we go. Okay. I think what I'll do is I'll let the AI finish this castle, then I'll swoop in and steal it.
Send
Just the,
supplies to which county?
The pro gamer move. So this castle is almost done. Let's see, can we finish it in one season? Almost. There we go. Once this castle finishes, I'm going to upgrade this castle up here.
A castle has been finished in the county and is ready to receive.
So we're sending a wave of peasants at me. Okay. Oh dear. Okay.
Home and ready. Archers, ho!
At your command.
No.
Right away. Yes.
All right.
Pikemen, ready. Sir.
So I don't want them to be able to use the trees too much.
We're ready.
We
At
actually be better standing in this corner like this.
New orders. At your service. Ready.
Seems to be going fairly well. We're going to lose some of our ranged units, but an acceptable amount. Alright, down they go.
You cannot be.
Okay, perfect. Great. Good. So these guys are just gobbling up all the wheat. But I think I have stabilized them. And almost get to we're almost at the point where I could build a castle for them. Good. Stone found. Excellent. So we'll put a little bit of these guys into stone as well. Good. Alright, so everything looks well set.
A stone castle. A royal castle. A stone castle. A stone castle. A stone castle. A stone castle. A royal
Last time when I
castle.
built a royal castle, it
stone
ended up
castle.
causing me a lot of trouble. So we're going to build a stone castle instead. We need... Okay, we just need lots and lots of stone. So we'll switch over more of my production over to stone. I could also buy quite a bit of stone.
Buy these goods, my lord.
So let's buy. Yeah, sure. We'll buy 500 stone.
A stone castle.
Still need quite a lot of stone. How much stone? do we
Castle
need?
building.
Oops.
Castle. A stone castle.
We need 1,400 more stone.
Buy these goods, my lord.
Okay, so I can't just buy all the stone I need. But we'll buy a good chunk of it. Ooh, okay, so the AI has done us a favor and built a lovely castle for us. So let's go steal it before he can put troops in the castle.
Pikemen, ready. Sir, of course, sir. At your service, of course, sir. We are ready. Pikemen, forward.
Oh, nice. Okay, so
Quick march.
he has no ranged units, so we can just sit across the river and shoot him. which is what I intend to do. No, peasants, what are you doing?
Going ready. New orders.
Guys, what are you doing? Just
Ready.
come and let them die to arrows. Okay.
Sir. We are ready.
There we go.
The county is yours.
Be afraid. Be
This is one of your armies.
Somehow I'm not too afraid
Gareth, this
of,
castle does not have the capacity to barrack
archers.
this and split
Okay.
this army.
Yeah, why don't I dump all the crossbowmen into that castle?
Combine these
You guys
armies.
go work for them. Okay, Angoulême is well, it's still a bit of a shambles. What about Barry? Barry is also a bit of a shambles. Okay. So these two central provinces are still recovering from AI control. We need some people working those fields. There we go. How are we doing in the armories? Decent amount of stuff. Okay. I wouldn't mind knocking out the knight, but I kind of like having him around. He's a good
This is one of
distraction
your
for
armies.
the
This is one of
other
your
AI.
armies.
Okay. Where would I be able to raise troops? Gascony seems like a good spot.
A stone castle.
We still need a lot of stone. Okay.
A band of Moorish mercenaries is available for hire, my lord.
Don't really need them. There we go. Raise up some more duders. Okay.
Combine these armies.
Right.
Your serfs are unhappy. No.
So that's the serfs here. The AI is doing its favorite thing, which is burning down fields. Just loves burning down fields. Okay, we're in reasonable shape here. Let's go siege.
We have no.
Siege them over here. I think I'm gonna let them siege this castle. In the meantime, we're...
A stone castle.
Ooh, we're almost there for stone. I think we just need
Buy these goods,
105
my
stone.
lord.
So let's buy a good chunk.
A stone castle.
Okay, so I think if I end the turn, we'll have everything it needs. I'll just double check all my spots. Alright, we're good.
Heavy rains turn into a deluge,
Okay.
and a field is lost as swelling rivers burst their banks. Heavy rains turn into a heavy rains.
Alright. Oh, we found a holy relic. Oh, nice. Alright, so we've got about 30 minutes and I'll have to call the stream. Let's see. Do that. Alright, so these guys. I'll have everything on food production. Alright, something I didn't think of is because the population is so low, we're not going to have enough workers to finish the castle. Which is a bit of a whoops. You guys fall back. Let's see what the AI does.
Siege
Guys, go
this
siege
castle?
this castle. Alright.
Heavy rains turn into a deluge, and heavy rain.
Flooding. Okay. Alright, we can just
Auto
auto-calc
calc
this battle.
this battle.
Ah, so this is a real fight. Oh, lovely. Okay, so we've been given the perfect spot.
New orders, sir. Quick
You guys go over
march.
here.
At your service.
We'll put
Archers,
archers on this
go.
island.
Sir. Of course, sir. Where to this
Then,
time?
yeah, all
Okay,
these
my
guys
lord. And double. New orders, sir. Of course, sir.
will fill in the space.
Pikemen, ready.
You don't get a better defensible position than this.
Sir. We are ready. And double. New orders, sir. Going ready. Shoot at will.
This is just about ideal. We should be able to
Quick march.
have ourselves a little massacre.
Double. Quick march. Of course, sir.
Alright, what do they have left? Crossbowmen and some basemen. So hopefully the AI will come at me eventually. You guys gonna do anything to your AI?
Sir, we are ready. New orders, sir.
AI might be hoping I get bored. Alright, looks like the AI is not going to move. Fine.
At your service. Of course, sir.
I'm pretty sure I do outrange these guys.
Archers, ho! Pikemen, ready.
Yep, we definitely outrange them. Oh no, what are you doing? Damn fool.
Archers, ho!
Okay.
Sir. Come on, lad. Pikemen, forward.
That's
Come on, lad.
an interesting strategy of the AI to
At your service.
just stand in place.
We are ready.
There we go.
New orders.
There we go. Excellent. So that was a very good exchange. I lost hardly any troops there. This is great.
Out of necessity, I've been by the churches of...
Oh man. Oh hey, found some treasure. Nice. So the Countess marched all the way through the Knight's Land to get an army over here so she could attack me. She's very determined. Okay. So I'm under siege here. So they're ignoring the siege to come and
A
attack.
band of Scottish mercenaries is available for hire, my lord.
Scottish pikemen? Yes, please. Where are these guys?
A band of Flemish mercenaries is available
Flemish
for hire, my
crossbowmen.
lord.
Not so keen on
This is one of your
crossbows.
armies. This is one of your armies.
Scottish pikemen.
This is one of your armies.
So I wonder if 2 units of Scottish
Combine
pikemen.
these armies. The mercenaries in these armies will...
Nope, they don't. Mercs just won't fight with you. Will not join up. I was hoping, since they're both Scottish, it would work, but no such luck. Okay. And, okay.
This is one of your armies.
It's just a bunch of pikemen and peasants. What do I have in ways in terms of weapons? So we've got a good amount of weapons. Just don't have a good population center. I guess this Olean would be a good spot to raise some troops. So let's raise up a small army here. 450 soldiers. And we'll go keep the Countess's troops at bay. Okay, we should be able to handle these guys. Oh, this is just a siege.
At your service. Bowman ready. Pikemen ready.
Alrighty.
All right.
Okay, so we're gonna send in the peasants and try to trigger these the oil cauldrons.
All right. Okay, my lord. Okay, my lord. Come on, lad.
There we go.
All right.
So it costs us our peasants, but that's what peasants are for.
Okay, my lord.
Dying in oil fires.
We are ready.
Our pikemen.
New orders. At your service. Of course, sir.
Archers. Alright, there's the
Pikemen
gate knocked
ready.
down.
Yes. Come on, lads.
In comes the real troops.
Bowman ready. Sir. At your service. Of course, sir. Of course, sir. We are ready. New orders. Of course, sir.
Let's climb up the tower.
Ready.
Here come all the pikemen. Take the castle.
And double. Quick march.
There we go.
Your domain increases with skill, vigilance, and a little luck. You will
Alright.
soon...
I grow angrier with every second of your insolence.
Invasion of Auvergne, okay. So they've attacked me, Poitou. Uh-oh. Don't have that many troops in Poitou.
At your service.
So
Archers, ho! We are ready. Of course, sir.
I'm gonna go stand up against these trees. The idea being sometimes the AI will poorly place its archers. So something kind of like that will happen. Let's see. So I'm hoping they'll have all their archers stand here, trying to shoot through the woods. Yeah, it looks like it's working. So they're trying to shoot me here, but we have the trees are protecting us. You know, my guys are shooting up his pikemen. So they're still doing some damage. And yeah, I might still win this fight. But we've taken out all their melee troops. That's good. Alright, so now it's just a straight up archery fight. Which I might be able to choose. Ooh, are we gonna do it? Are we gonna choose him? It looks like we're hitting them a little bit more.
At your service. Omen ready.
Okay.
Shoot at will. Archers, ho!
Alright, so that was just a straight up slugfest. I have a slight advantage, so we'll win the fight. Nice. So that was a pretty savage fight. Oh dear. But he outnumbered me quite a bit, so I feel pretty good about that win. This one's just going to be an auto-calc.
This battle. Combine these armies.
What do we have in here? Mostly peasants with a handful of archers. Okay.
A band of Danish mercenaries is available for hire.
Much in the way of weapons. Oops, no, not that. Alright, what, got loads of stone, loads of wood. So let's
Blacksmith.
turn on the blacksmith. And we're going to switch this guy over to producing bows. And we'll put everyone on producing bows and arrows. Similar to over here, have these guys producing wood. And we'll be making bows over here as well. because I think I have got plenty of stone. Set a few up like so. Okay. Right, and I think this is where I'm going to call the stream. Made some great progress. I've conquered most of France. Yeah, well, I should be able to wrap this up on the next stream. So let's save this under
Saving
Francis.
game. Please wait.
And thanks for tuning in, folks. Well, tomorrow I'm going to be doing a race with Bane Williams. We're going to be playing Fallout, the original game, and we'll be racing to the water chip. Should be a good time. I'll be doing that at 10 a.m. So if anyone's available to watch, do tune in. It should be lots of fun. Anyways, till then, have a good one, guys. Oh yes, I have played Fallout before. I've done a run through. I did a playthrough a few years back, but I can't remember where the water chip is. I don't think Bane does either, and hopefully he hasn't looked up where it is. So we'll be doing a race to see who can find the water chip first. Should be a good time. Anyway, thanks. Thanks for everyone. Thank you everyone for tuning in, and we'll see you tomorrow. Have a good one.